Hello folks, and welcome back to another Roller Coaster Tycoon. This is classic version where we're in the first round here. We're going with the beginner parks. We'll then update to challenging parks and the expert parks. Heads up, Thunder Rock I've never actually completed because my game reset. There's a known software bug that I didn't know about because the internet barely worked at the time. And yeah, it reset. So we're going to go into Diamond Heights here, which is already a successful theme park. It has, we have to develop and double its value to $200,000 by the end of year 3. Let's go ahead, pause the game, and take a look and see what we have. So, Diamond Heights, if we take a look, it's a lot of the stuff from the opening intro scene there. We have this coaster here, along with some really rickety, as far as I'm concerned, pathwork. And we have this coaster here, which looks fine. Nothing wrong with that. We have free entry fees, and it looks like everything is being charged on the ride end of things, which is just fine. We have lots of people thinking everything here is great. Nothing big deal with any of this. Okay, we'll figure it out. What are these rides costing? $5, and everybody seems happy with that. Okay, and then we have another dueling coaster back here with $5. We're gonna need to set the time of all of these here to be far quicker. So we're going to take a moment here to just make sure that we have all of the rides we need. Okay, that's one ride. I already set that one right. Yep. Cool. Let's go in here, and I love all the names of these rides that Chris Sawyer put some time into thinking of all these names. It's cool. Again, this game has had a massive impact on my life. I absolutely love this game, and it's just fun to get to go through and play it again. There's lots of things that I get frustrated by, things that obviously Parkitect has done better, but this is not time for that. It's time to just kind of see what we can do. And can I see through scenery, or is that not a thing? Okay, guess that's not going to be a thing right now. All right, so let's go forward here. We'll grab our stuff. 1, 2, 3. This is a really easy way to increase park value, is by putting stuff like this in. It doesn't cost a lot to put in, but the quality of what goes in there is actually consequential to the game. So there is an impact from this, even though it seems like I'm just spinning my wheels doing stuff that I've already done before. There is value in this little bit of extra work here. So we're going to do the little bit of extra work. And then we'll figure out what rides we're going to be putting into this park. And we'll go for it from there. But let's make sure we have some trash cans around. We're probably going to need some food options as well. And it looks like we have lots of mess back in this area, which is slightly disappointing, but we'll figure it out. And yeah, I don't trust any of these coasters back here to do what they're supposed to do. As far as not making people sick, that is. And then we have this area back here, which also looks like it's going to be a hot mess of stuff. So let's just get some of our bases covered again. And we'll put them back here. And sure. Okay. Let's take a look at our staff. Well, that is not enough handymen, so we're going to hire a whole bunch more. That is not enough mechanics, mainly just because we have so many rides that need some love, and then we're going to also upgrade our security guard stuff. Let's pause real fast, take a look at the park. Let me just get out all those menus. Take a look at the finances, and what is our park actually worth right now? Because that's kind of the big question, isn't it? So don't care about that. So we're at 118,000. You can see we didn't really do anything, and it should have gone up just a little bit there. So let's get some food. Ooh, our first information kiosk. It's exciting. Of course, there's a roller coaster in the way. No, or I'm trying to build it because the game's paused. Either way. Let's see, does it fit in that corner? Oh, it does. Yeah, we're going to put that in there. I want to make a little bit of profit here, and I want to make more profit on the umbrellas. Alright, so we'll do that. Let's get another one back in this corner. And then we're going to get some bathrooms in here because it doesn't look like we have any bathrooms to support all of our ill guests. So we're going to get some bathrooms spread out through this park as well, just to make sure everybody is on the up and up, that they're feeling okay, and that our park is going to sustain a little less mess. Alright, we have all of that. Maybe we'll put a little food court area back here, mainly just because it's out of the way. And it's another profit center for us. So we get that one in there, which we need drinks as well. But we're going to make sure, again, I really like making $2 and everything. They still think it's a relatively good value, but it doesn't do that stuff. Oh, we should also look at what rides we have. Spent all our money, and I don't know what we have done here so far yet. So we already have a carousel, and we already have a spiral slide. We can get those two in really easily. We already have steel coaster. We already have all these coasters, actually, but we can put those in. We don't have a pirate ship. We have a log flume. We don't have that. So we're going to spend our money on... We don't need a general ride. We have that. We need more coasters. We need more thrill rides. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. And then we'll maximize our funding there. And, okay. Cool. Now, we are losing money at the current juncture here, but that's okay. That will come back to us really quickly once we have a chance to get some more people into this park. We have some flat areas, so when people come into this park, they go down this main pathway. There's a good space for some coaster or something here. More water. There's tons of open space out along here, and I think we're going to spend most of our time building along this main pathway to also encourage people to get towards the back of the park. Maybe something over here that we can have load up from this area will be worth it as well. Let's see, what else can we do here in the short term? Well, not a lot, because we don't have that much money. So we're going to speed this game up and collect some more cash. And then once we do that, we'll be able to figure out exactly what we're doing here. And you can see we are actually making money, so that's a plus. Our plus minus, yeah, we spent a whole bunch of money, but we're going in and making some cash now. And the value of our park has dipped slightly because we haven't put in anything super consequential yet. Ooh, I like there's a little flat area back there too. All right, let's get our first consequential ride, which is going to be a pirate ship. We'll raise it up. We'll get the entrance in there, the exit over there. This is going to require a little bit of fun routing. But let's figure out how we're going to do this. All right, so that's going to go there. I just want to see, do I even have to do that, or can I just wrap that around? No, I can't wrap it around because, you know, there's a pirate ship in the way. All right, but I can do that. All right, so we have that one solved, and let's see what we can do with this one. There we go. Problem solved. Nope, it's not going to be pirate ship 1. It is going to be pirate ship, and it's going to cost $2. And we'll open that up right now. And I'm trying, the biggest challenge I have is getting my head around the pricing structure in this game, because it's been a while since I've had to worry about this. I'm so used to Parkitect and their pricing structure and how you can just absolutely destroy these guys and kind of get what you want out of this. But look at this. This is, I remember watching this the first time I ever saw it, and I was like floored that somebody could design this on a computer and do it. And still to this day, I found this super, super interesting. Doppelganger, which is this ride over here, has broken down. Of course, it's not a very reliable ride from what I remember. And we got a lot of rides breaking down. That's disappointing. But that's one of the reasons why we hired a lot of mechanics, because we need to get them rolling and doing stuff. All right. Let's see, research-wise, we still don't know what's going on. Oh, we did get a drink stall last time, so we're going to uncheck shops and stalls, because now we can add a drink stall into our little repertoire back here. Making sure it's facing the right way. Making sure we make our $2. There we go. And we'll open that bad boy up. We're going to need to have another food area. I'll probably put it somewhere back here. Is that far enough away? I think it is. And it doesn't take up any space for us, which is important because we don't have a lot of that to go on right now. So I could put 2 of those there, and I think that will work. So we got that one. Open it up, and then we can put on our pizza. And open it on that side. All right. The only other thing, we need to get a trash bin close. Otherwise, we get a lot of litter in that area. I don't want that. But that looks good so far. Alright, let's speed the game up again. I love that this is an option. And as we go into finances and take a look, you can see that we have brought our value up just a touch. I'm going to continue to let it run a little bit here. It's going to go down for a second as we are kind of completing some work here, but I want more coasters and more thrill rides, and we can build all that stuff in. So let's go ahead and put that back in normal mode. We are making profit, which again is fantastic. We do have a $1,000 loan out, but that's it. We didn't start with any loans really. Let's put in a haunted house ride. Where do we want that to go? Oh, can it go up on top there? That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, we'll do something weird like that. I'm gonna have it cost the same as what it does with the carousel cost, because it's not really a thrill ride per se. But for right now, it's awesome because it's going to help us get some guests out of the rain, which they do not want to be in. And let's see. Oh, we do have the option to paint these here. Do we have log cabin? Yeah, there we go. All right. Can we support more boats here? Like 9 seems like not enough. All right. Well, let's go. We got rides breaking down left and right. We're just waiting for more research to come our way. We got the twist. And we have the cash to build it, so we will. The guests can find places to buy food. They just haven't been paying attention. But there are places to buy food now. We have that problem solved, I think. But we'll make sure that they're taken care of. So let's go in and get a drink stall. And I'm just going to sprinkle these throughout. There's another area down here we can put them in, so we're going to do that. And I hope you people like soda and pizza. It's a pretty classic combo, but it's all you're getting right now. And one area of Freezy Pop stuff. But look, they are eating, which is awesome. Where are we saying that it's too crowded here? People running out of cash, not good. Let's go to the map and see where the bathroom problems are. So we have a bathroom there. It looks like we're going to need to put another bathroom over here somewhere. Okay. Can we put it right in there? There we go. I think that will work. And then we have a little seating area for more people who are eating food there. Cool. What else? Do we have any crowded areas here? Alright. The only other thing I'm going to do, and I don't know if this will work or not in this version of the game, but if I pause this, let's take a look. This line right now is 13 minutes long. That's far too long. So if I close it, and can I add more boats? Oh, I can. I can add lots more boats. Then we can go ahead and open it back up. Didn't change any of this. The ride is 5 minutes and 16 seconds. So 316 divided by 30 is basically 10 seconds. So we're going to get these out of there much faster now. We're double the speed. Which also means we should be able to make significantly more money. And yeah, my plan worked. So what happens at least in the original game, you could pause it, change the ride vehicles and all that stuff, and open it back up. The people in line would stay in line. The people who were on the ride were all forced to exit, and occasionally, like the first round of people in line would have to leave. But otherwise, you kept that line going. That should start pumping through people much quicker, especially as the ending of this is basically all climbing back up to the station. I'm not really worried about that. Research-wise, what are we doing here? We have a roller coaster currently in production for us. Perfect. Let's go over and find a spot where we can put a twist that makes sense. Maybe up there? I don't know. Don't want it over there. See, I don't like the terrain of this park either. It's a little more challenging than some of the other parks in this game, but that's okay. We'll pull that one up like that. Go there and there. Just gonna call it twist 1. A buck sounds fine. And then we'll connect it all up into our ride area. There we go. Open that up. Boom. Alright, and if we really wanted to, can we cover up those with theming? Yeah, there's walls there. Okay, cool. I haven't played this in a very long time. Okay, but it doesn't let you build anything underground. That's right, that was one of the drawbacks. So we could cover up that, but because of the angle, we can't do anything, and there's no angular pieces in there, so it doesn't really do much to cover that up. I do wish I could paint this stuff to match that, like black. It would look better if it were black, but you don't have that option. Alright, this ride, of course, is broken down again, but it's okay. We'll figure out exactly what's going on here a little bit more. But park value-wise, we're up to $125,000. And with a new roller coaster, which is a spinning wild mouse, not my favorite. Let's see. We'll probably make a custom coaster in here somewhere at some points. Just need to make some more money, and we need our people to be faster at fixing our rides. Let's take a look at what the guests are thinking. 21 of them thinking we're running out of cash. Bathrooms, so what do we got? Okay, we have bathrooms scattered around the park, so I'm not super worried. Like, I can see one here, one there. I think there's another one somewhere over here. Is that right? There's one right there. Maybe I'll put another one up there at some point, but we're okay with that. Alright, and again, we're generating cash. Like, our cash flow has been positive. Look at our weekly cash flow. It's, I mean, even when we spend money, it's not like we're losing tons of cash. It's doing its job. We just need our park value to go up. So I'm going to continue to just build little rides that will help us do that. So I'll do something, let's see here. Just want to make sure it can fit in there. Alright, and then we'll have our exit entrance. Let's call it boat hire. I don't like the log cabin part of that. I especially don't like that the railings are not white on there. And the boats are going to be orange with silver or gray seats. Yay, us. Alright, so come up, down, and oh, we can't build it there. There we go. That's going to work out just fine. Mainly because the boat ride has awful capacity, so I don't want a long line because it's completely dependent on what the users are doing. I guess I could have continued that longer, but I didn't. Sue me. Alright. So we're probably going to take out a fairly sizable loan somewhat soon to enable us to build another coaster once we get that funding available to us. But let's speed the game up here. Park value is at 132. Research-wise, we do have another coaster coming our way. And to try to keep that park value up, you have to add in like small little rides additions. Otherwise, you get eaten up. So, where is the best place to put this? I was thinking kind of back there, maybe. That's a good spot for a coaster, I think. But we need to be worried about other things right now. So we're just going to put this in. I'm going to put a really short station, even though it's not part of the original Roller Coaster Tycoon to be able to do that. And it's cheating, whatever. This is the version I have to play, and I'm going to take advantage of some of the features that it has for us. Alright, so we'll do that. Let's see. Yeah, see, like, none of this stuff was part of the original game. We can even go down, turn it, have it come up. There we go. Get our entrance, our exit. Boom. We can fit 13 cars on there. We'll call it a car ride. We just need to paint some of this so it's not so stick out. And $1.50, sure. I get a warning here in a second that I didn't connect this, so give me a second while I take care of incoming warning messages. There we go. All right. Let's just make sure station-wise we're waiting for the full load. We don't know how long this is going to be, but there is a maximum waiting time. We'll go with that. Alright, let's see here. So ride takes... Let's slow it down here real fast. Hold on. Ride takes a minute and 29 seconds. Okay, so that's 89 divided by 13. It's roughly 12 seconds. Is that right? No, that's not right. So 10 seconds, 89, 8 seconds, it's about 9. And we'll have it go up to 11 seconds. What did we get unveiled to us? That's not a coaster. That's an improvement. That doesn't help us. Game, you're killing me here. Alright, even with this, like, you can see, like, there's no angles on these turns. Like, it whips around and comes down. It's no angles. You could turn the extreme tight ones, but not the other one, which is always interesting to me, the choices that were made on how to do that. I think it was either a limitation, or they just couldn't figure out how to actually go through and do it. Yeah, I know they haven't returned. It takes forever for these things to return. One of the ways you can kind of get them to go and do what you want them to do is use fencing. And you can kind of lock them into a certain spot. So we'll build a little rowboat cage around all this. Alright, and now our rowboat should return back home because they have a cage. Although they have to go out that way, which is a little bit of a problem. I might have built the cage too well. Let's see if we get rid of this area here and just have it come out a little bit farther. Alright, robo cage completed. We have some cash to burn, so let's go ahead and burn it. Alright, I think I'm going to just make a shuttle loop. And somewhere around this area. No, it's right around food. Alright, so maybe this area, although there's a lot of space here. Maybe in this area. Let's do that. I like that spot. Alright, so if I remember how to do this right, and again, it's been a very long time, we'll do that. On-ride, nope, not Blake. On-ride photo section, because I'm that person. Okay, was that, let's see what we have here, because I don't know if, I don't even remember if this was part of the game originally or not, if we can do that in this version or not. We'll find out, I suppose. So let's go ahead, I'm going to pause it real fast and go into settings. Nope, it's going to be vertical incline launch shuttle now. Okay, yeah. Okay. I got it right, I think. And we'll have it do that, and we'll test it and see what happens. You have to keep a real close eye on here because you can pause it real fast if you didn't build it right and it wants to crash off the edges. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if it's going to make it through the loop or not. It seems like it's a little slow, and here's the moment of truth. Woo! There we go. It'll come up just a little bit, and then return to the station. There we go. Ooh, cap lock's on. It could be loops. There's 2 loops in there, right? And lightning is like a blue-ish color. So do that with little flashes of white. And then this one can be like a yellow color. With some gray for the storm clouds. Does that make sense? Alright, we can charge a little bit of money for that. We didn't have to take out a loan for it, which is extra awesome. And then we'll get this all built into place. There we go. It's almost like I planned that. I most definitely did not. And then this one. Let's see, can I see that any better? I need to get to... Well, let's just have it go down there. That'll make more sense. It'll be way easier. There we go. And then we can open that up. And we have another coaster. And we are milling through and getting our value to go slowly but surely up. We have classic wooden coaster, beautiful, that's what we're looking for. And then hopefully we'll be getting close here. Because the park value is not dependent on the company value. Company value is all of the ride assets plus whatever loans you have. And since we have a $1,000 loan, we have less company value, but we don't have to. Did I do my math wrong on this? I had to have. Oh yeah, I did my math way wrong. So let me go back. There are 13 cars. Let's pull out a calculator here and do my math. Alright, so 13 cars. We have 1 minute and 29 seconds, so 89 divided by 13. It's only 6.8. So 6. And that one's 7. That should get them moving a little faster. We have a classic coaster now. So we can do a wooden coaster. I'm going to put the station somewhere on this island and have it go in this area, I think. Hey, we got Tidies in the country as well. I love all the random awards. Alright, so we're going to go through and put it in this area. Let's see, how long is that train? 7 cars? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Alright, let's see. Can we get under there without it running into... No, okay. I was really hoping we get in there without having to do any of this work, but we're going to do that. Then we can have it raise up. There we go. Again, this doesn't need to be a big giant roller coaster. Can be. We're going to change the color of it. There's too much white going on in this park. And one thing that you kind of get limited by in this game is just the lack of coaster pieces. You can make some really cool stuff, but like you can't make crazy intense rides because the game doesn't like that. Like there's not even an upward helix right now. That's a special thing, right? No, it's not even in the special. There's no helix. There's no upward or downward helix. It's just what it is. Which I totally forgot wasn't a thing in this one. So we're just gonna move through here and see what we can build. So we'll have that come down steeper. We should be able to land it out there. Cool. And we're low enough that we'll be able to go underneath that coaster, which is another big plus. Get an on-ride photo section to get some more cash. Ooh, okay. So I'll do this and then have it curve back this way. And then we're just going to come back towards the station, I think. Breaky time. Oh yeah, we got tons of space. And then we can put block brakes in there. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens when we test this. We are going to increase the speed of the lift hill. We'll go to and test. Need to find that tan color. Or do I want it to be a brown? That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I'm cool with that. It's going down, doing its thing. We got... Ooh, it made it through that. There we go. A quick little ride, but it should work for us. I have no idea what we're going to call it, but it works. And we can then connect it in there like that. Look at it, it's like I planned that. I promise you I didn't, but it looks like I did. And we can charge some good money for that. So like this guy here, they're high, and we are charging $5. This one is not quite as high, right? Like this is 7. Yeah, but we can still charge money for it. we're just going to call this one... hey, there we go. Didn't really realize we'll hook, snuck up on it. So we'll go Red Moon Rocket. We got that. I am going to open this up just to make sure that our people can get on it. But you can see how just a few little expenditures of money there. Like, if I pause this real fast, we didn't do a whole lot, honestly. We put in a whole bunch of food courts and bathrooms. Like, so we needed the infrastructure here. Put this in, so 2 rides. There's another one there, 3 rides. 4 with the cars. 5 with the twist. 6 and 7, and that's all we did. So we added 7 rides, and we got it in well under a year, about 6 months. The hardest part of the scenario when you're playing it, when you don't have the fast forward or the autocomplete, is trying to get it to go where keep that value up for the whole duration of time. Otherwise, doesn't look like it was that hard to knock out. My past self would have been very happy that we could have beat that so quickly, because that used to be one that you really had to not spend crazy time on, but it was one that you had to spend a little bit more time thinking through to make sure you kept that value up, and it was just constantly adding stuff. Now we don't have that. So we're just going to wait to see if some people want to come on our coaster here. But we have almost 1,000 guests in this park, and 1,000 guests is a very different thing in this game compared to Parkitect. 1,000 guests in here, like you feel it. You see lines that are long and people are waiting for stuff, and it just kind of, it has a very different vibe to it than what Parkitect does. And I'm not saying anything bad about Parkitect. I absolutely love Parkitect, but this game also just makes me very happy. So it looks like we have our first person in line, our first 2 people. So we have Charlene S. and who is this guy? Winston. They'll be our first guest on train number 2. And then you can also go in here and take a look and see people's thoughts. 3 people online, and we'll have our first passengers here. This game, I don't know if they've done it differently or not now, but you used to have even numbers, and if you didn't have an even number, the person would come off. That may or may not still be the case, I don't know. It looks like it does require even, so you can see that we have that. Oh, dude, this is a bad idea for you. Yeah, you feel sick. Why would you go on a roller coaster if you feel sick? I mean, it's only medium, but still. But people are queuing up for our ride there. We have this thing designed, built, and done. We got lots of cool rides, lots of stuff going on, lots of colors. Well, folks, thanks for joining me for another round of Roller Coaster Tycoon. We'll go with, I think it's Bumbly Beach is their next one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.